Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. Tirico in the booth with Greg Olson and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Hey, what's up? They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
May to throw on 2nd down. To the right side, that's St. Brown. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hours spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Roll, roll, roll. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll stay on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
On play action, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Third and short. And here is May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New England. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
70, hot 70. Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 9, 50.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Crazy, crazy. Eddie, what's up? Kick it.
Travel start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Separating from the shotgun, it's May. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's hard. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. It covers 51 yards. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Off the bootleg. Here's May. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Really nice job there defensively adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run. And then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary. So they were able to get there just in time and force the incomplete.
Hill is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Lions 7.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This is Turner. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. That's rushed. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They picked up 17 through the air. Good for a Lions first down.
17 yards. First down, Detroit.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left.
A gain of 14. And the Lions.
They'll look to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. We are through 1. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready?
Laporta in motion.
Go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
That is hauled in at the 5. And the Lions going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Lions 14.
After the touchdown, it's Rupee to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
His way forward, gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's May. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. He'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down. Off the play fake, it's May. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he will score. Darius Smith, touchdown, Patriots. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point is good. And the Patriots have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the touchdown, Borregalis is back to send this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Ready. Come on. Set. 19 Tiger.
He'll drop the throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or a little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 19 right. 18.
Laporta in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. I Magic Tesla was the intended target. And third down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Third and long.
Let's go. Check. Gotta be Silver Wolf. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. You're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here goes Trot. Hey, what's up?
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here goes Trot.
That's quickly out to Williams. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches.
Hey, kid. Hey, what's up?
To throw now, May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looks to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short. I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this 1st down. And that's exactly what they did.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What's up?
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. The Lions call their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here goes Trot. Hey, what's up?
They'll go play action with May. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, New England.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
On 2nd down, it's May. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
It is 3rd and 10. Here's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Patriots first down. Throwing now is May. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And Detroit's going to use their second timeout to talk things over before 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Pats can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 35-yard line.
Two. 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Still going. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Detroit. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. Oh, he's gonna be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Patriots gonna use their first timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run, The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure on a third and pass situation. And when a defense can play you one-dimensional, it is a big challenge for any offense. This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got it backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Ready, break!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Come on, set, go!
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
3rd and 11.
Let's go! Panther 11, Panther 11!
Now they'll set up to throw. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Ready? Nothing, 60 Eagles, 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Working free downfield. It is Williams. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Pick by Malachi Starks. And the Patriots are going to take possession.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Hill. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, New England.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, here's May. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. Open downfield is Wiley. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Throwing is May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New England. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
15 yards through the air. Good for a Lions first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Detroit.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Now inside the 25. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
2 yards.
Hurry, hurry.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his 1st NFL touchdown.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Crazy! 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 Here goes that.
Made out on 1st and 10. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
First down.
5.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here goes that.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That one taken in by St. Brown. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Where was that?
To throw is May. He doesn't throw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Where was that? What's that?
Fourth quarter begins with a run on 2nd and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the 6. Forward 17.
To Slaw, the man in motion.
Back to 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Okay, break. Cut 19. Cut 19. Here we go. 70. Go.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hey. 65, 60.
They'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And by Malachi starts. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
16 yards.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Working out of the gun. It's May. Escaping to his left. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
What's that? Straight, ready, what's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. The RPO, that one is complete, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Lions first down.
To the air now on first and 10. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 16-yard.
It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
Come on. Hey.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Laporta in motion. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO and not connect. It'll bring up second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
18 Cardinal.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got room to roam. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Detroit Lions, first down. A gain of 7. First down.
Back to the air one more time. That one taken in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Lions.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
48, Lions 42.
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. It's second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
May to throw on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The Lions called their first time out and talk things over before 3rd down. To throw now, May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Arian Smith, touchdown New England. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots.
Here's May again.
Point conversion.
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
42.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Cougar 19. 18, 5 in.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Terrific starter there, gain of 15, and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
19-18.
He'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st down, Detroit.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle. Caught by Tesla. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 13-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Patriots 54, Lions 49.
With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Yeah, Mike, and that should just about do it. They do have 1 timeout, so if you can get some stops, use your timeout. Theoretically, you can get the ball back. Not going to have a lot of time. Probably going to need a miracle finish.
Hey, what's that? Hey, Angel.
Now a toss play, running left. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Now a give on the ground. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. What was that? Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Patriots. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not